try to create problems where there are none. After they failed in that one, they wrote another one page. The Prime Cabinet Secretary, Musalia Mudavadi, and the Deputy President are having a tussle. Again, pure nonsense. Something that is baseless. Just trying to poke holes in our administration because they have found that we have found a formula to turn around the economy of this country. I want to assure you, the nation newspapers, I don't want, whereas I agree with Moses Kuria that you have become rogue and you are part of the Azimio brigade of trying to bring down the government, I don't agree with what he has suggested, that we stop advertising with you. We shouldn't, because we are democracy and we should be able to allow you to continue doing your job. Ours is to call you out. When you go overboard, we must tell you on the face. That is a strategy. But we also advise you, instead of hiding, why don't you convert yourself into a political party and then join the Azimio coalition? And then you can face us in politics, which is not your line. I want to conclude by saying, no amount of negative publicity, no amount of demonstrations, no amount of wearing sufurias on the head will distract President William Ruto from service delivery. The President has a mandate from the people of Kenya to turn around their lives. The President has a social contract of 5 years to improve the economy of this country, restore the dignity of the Kenyan people, put money into people's pockets, and uplift their standards of living. That is a commitment that he took the Bible at Kasarani on 13th of September and swore before God and before man to do so. You can continue shouting from the rooftop. You can continue writing screaming headlines. You can continue creating false narratives. And I must tell you, because it's important that I do, so that you don't confuse the people of Kenya. When we came into government, there was no sufficient foreign exchange to buy fuel, where we require about $500 million every month. And as a result, the Kenya shilling became very weak. And the dollar was going to 140, 141, 145, headed to 150 shillings per dollar. Had President William Ruto and his government not intervened through a government-to-government arrangement where we get fuel on a 6-month credit period to cushion the shilling from further sliding down, reduce the need for the shilling, therefore to stabilize the shilling, the dollar today would be at 200 shillings. But that single intervention by government has stabilized the dollar at about 135 shillings. And things are even getting better. And as we proceed with the interventions that are being made, and we thank God for the good rains, we expect a bumper harvest, we expect surplus food, we expect the dollar will go downwards. But you are carrying a headline to say that that is a scandal. Stopping the sliding of the shilling against the dollar to levels that are unprecedented in this country, you find that as scandalous. Because this press would have wished, together with Azimio, the dollar to go to 200 shillings so that you can criticize the president and the government. You will not be allowed. And we'll call you out every day. Any story you write that is false, we'll give you facts the same day, the ones I'm giving you today. Niendelee. Wacha nimalizie hapo kwa sababu sitaki kuharibu mkutano mzuri. Otherwise, I want to say thank you very much. Good people. I've seen there is a deputy president here. There is a cabinet secretary. There are 3 governors. There are principal secretaries.